So we have to think of some kind of clever intro for 2024. Have you got any thoughts?
It's 2024. New hopes, new dreams, new trousers.
What?
I think it's good. What's wrong with that? Have you got new trousers?
Let's just do the podcast.
Если я чешу в затылке, не беда. В голове моей опилки, да. Но хотят там и опилки, но кричалки и вопилки, а также шумелки, пыхтелки и сопелки сочиняю я неплохо иногда. Да.
So there's been a mystery, you see. There's been a new thing, you see.
What's happened?
Well, there's been a new mystery, you see. We have to solve a crime.
A crime, you say?
A crime. We're on a crime scene, you see.
Oh, sorry, I was treading right in it.
Happy New Year, mate.
Happy New Year to you. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, one and all.
Do you know what's weird?
You?
That was supposed to be like a rhetorical...
Oh, okay.
So,
no, I don't know what's
let's start
weird.
again. Do you know what's weird?
No, I do not. Please tell me what's weird.
We haven't done a podcast for a couple of weeks and nobody noticed.
You know what? They were busy crying in their cornflakes.
Maybe
That's
they
what I think
were.
was going on.
Maybe they were grieving us.
Maybe they were. But you know what? They don't have to grieve. Rejoice. We're back.
Rejoice and be glad, for we are back.
We are back.
We are back.
Bigger, badder, better, balder,
I'm bigger.
brassier.
I'm definitely bigger.
Are you bigger? How much bigger?
Oh, they reckon you put on 1.6 kilos every Christmas and never lose it. And I've put on...
You've had a lot of Christmases.
You've turned into a real prick. It's true. So, yeah, if you hear me crying throughout the podcast, it's because they're tears of fat.
Oh, is that true? 1.6 kilos? Because I'm not following that trend.
No, you're a skinny little bitch.
I am. I'm a tiny little human.
Yeah.
I'm a tiny little human. I'm about 14 kilograms and thin as a rake.
Because the only time you eat is here at my house.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I haven't been here for a month, so...
I can't believe it's been that long. So we did, our last episode was last year, and we did, not that anyone noticed that we rickrolled everybody, not that anyone got the joke.
But to be fair, Grant, we were competing, of course, in that time. We didn't waste our time.
No.
I don't know about you.
Yeah.
In fact, I do know about you.
You do.
But I was wrestling in the WWF, which is the Wildlife Wrestling Federation. And I've been wrestling pandas in the panda division.
Exclusively?
Yeah, exclusive. I'm specialising in wrestling pandas.
Okay, how'd you go?
Really good. I kicked the ass of 2 pandas.
What's black and white and red all over?
I don't know.
A panda that John wrestled.
Yeah. And I heard you kick the shit out of 200 squirrels.
I did at once. It was the world's largest squirrel roundhouse.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. The footage is amazing. People should look it up.
Check it out on YouTube. It's up there. If you just
Of course, you're in the squirrel fighting division.
Squirrel roundhouse.
Yeah, WWF people, check it out. It's really interesting.
It's worth looking at, I think. It went viral in Uganda.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is cool.
I just love wrestling wildlife. I just didn't know it existed until now.
Are you working your way up to bears, or...?
Man, look, I mean, I'd like to be bold and brave and say I'm working my way up to bears, but at the moment, I'm truly comfortable in pandas because, to be honest, they're pretty slow.
Now, is there a reason that you are completely naked right now?
Because it's so hot in here with the nuclear reactor you've installed in your house.
You don't like it?
I think it's a little excessive.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Well, and then all the Russian symbolism on it, that like you got it off the back of a truck from World War II or something.
You're looking good in your birthday suit, though, I've got to say.
Thanks, man. I've been working on it.
How do you get a 9-pack?
How do I get a 9-pack, mate? You got to save up a lot of tokens, and you got to send them off to PO Box 6969. And
Rent-A-Gent.
Yeah, it's Rent-A-Gent. Yeah. You got my joke there.
Yeah. Remember Rent-A-Gent, everybody? Remember the joke we made all year last year? It's back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we haven't
back.
finished that. No, we definitely met at Rent-A-Gent.
So lots has happened over the break. Chandler from Friends died. That happened at the end of last year. We've had Princess Mary's now Queen Mary of Denmark.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Dan Andrews isn't in power anymore, so that's good. That probably happened at some time last year, but I only just caught up on that today. What else is going on in current affairs? Anything interesting that you know about?
I don't know, the US has killed some people.
Again.
Yeah.
Derek Obama's not in power anymore. Ronald Trump's probably going to get in.
Yeah, that astounded me.
Yeah, and is he still working for us, Ronald Trump?
Ronald Trump?
Yeah,
he is.
Yeah.
While his trial's going on, he comes over as often as he can.
Because we call him by his real name.
Yeah.
Which is Ronald.
Not
many people know.
And do you think, just to ask you the question,
do
you think he's happy grating all that cheese?
Yeah, he seems to be great. We can get him on the line if you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Would you like me to talk to him?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, you get
Hold
him.
on.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
Beep, beep, beep.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Ronald.
Hello.
It's John, the CEO of Beauty Corp.
Oh my gosh, John, it's so good to talk to you. It's so great. I'm down here grating cheese right now. It's so good. No one grates cheese better than me. In fact, it's great. I'm grating it on my abs right now. It's great.
Oh.
Everything's great. I'm gonna make. You know what? I'm taking away all the cheese graters from America, though. I'm taking away all the bag cheese. I'm taking away everything. I'm gonna make people do it themselves, John.
Fantastic.
I want to make America great again. I want to make them do it themselves. I can't do it all for them all the time, John. I gotta make them do it themselves.
Thank you, Ronald. You know what? That's exactly what I wanted to hear. And thank you, because I know you wouldn't lie to me. You're an honest man, Ronald Trump.
Will you do me a favor, John?
Yes, of course, Ronald.
Can I borrow some of your hairspray?
Yes, you can. It's industrial grade, though. You be careful, old chap.
That's what I need for my comb over.
Okay. See you, mate. Gotta go.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
me too. Bye.
So that was Ronald. Yeah, look, it turns out...
Sorry, I missed
he's
that.
doing... No, that's all right. You had to go where you had to. You had to go shoot that bear.
Yeah. Well, I can't go fighting him.
No.
It's not fair.
His fighting days are over.
Not with my physique.
No.
He's
What's wrong
fighting.
with your physique?
I'm fighting.
You're a mountain of a man.
I'm
You're
fighting.
a big boy.
I'm fighting Joe Rogan next week.
Oh, okay. Oh, you'll be fine. Yeah. He's a pushover.
Hey, should we talk about a song?
Let's talk about a song.
So, as everybody already knows, and they've probably skipped through a few, 30-second skips to get to here.
Which is a shame, because they missed a lot of
They missed
facts.
comedy gold. Oh, I don't have a button for when people cough.
Oh, sorry. I'll try and avoid that.
Yeah, can you... And I liked how you grabbed your balls before you coughed.
I always do that. That's how you that's how you suppress a cough.
Is it?
You know that?
Hang on. It works.
Yeah, see?
Wow.
Right? You didn't cough.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Give him obviously, you gave him a good squeeze.
A very good squeeze.
Yeah, it stops the cough.
I gave them a very good squeeze, John. I squeezed them so much that they're in my throat right now.
Brilliant, mate.
Why
I'm
is
so
my-
glad.
why am I
Anybody at
talking
home,
like Elmo?
anybody at home can use that. If you need to suppress a cough, maybe in a lecture or an important meeting at work where they're discussing the vending machine.
If you think your boss is about to cough, do him a favour.
Yeah, squeeze his nuts.
Squeeze his nuts.
Brilliant. Look, you see, it's not just idle twaddle we talk about. We talk about really useful things that you can implement at work.
Very useful podcast in 2024, this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So all over
we
Australia.
come back with a bang.
We can't talk about that.
Oh, okay.
We can't talk about it. So, Video Kill the Radio Star, that's a song.
It is a song.
It's on jukeboxes everywhere.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Shall we begin? We're at a crime scene.
Oh, that's right. Hold on.
I've just walked into the crime scene. Oh! Isn't that what you'd say if you saw a dead body?
Yeah, you saw. Even though we're from the homicide squad and we're expecting it. Maybe that's what we do as cops. We go,
They do it in New York, sort of,
I think that's it. We've nailed it.
Yeah. So I heard you on the wireless back in 52.
Oh.
So am I talking to you? Am I talking to you as my fellow
talking to the
detective?
or are you
am I
talking
talking
to the body?
dead body? I'm talking to the dead body.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's obviously someone famous.
So we need to work out who the famous person is, then maybe we can catch the murderer.
It's the hits from coast to coast. Maybe it was Casey Kasem.
It might have been.
I loved Casey Kasem.
I don't know who that is, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, no, I don't know who you're talking about. I just agreed because I thought the conversation wasn't going any further than that. Turns out now it is.
Back in the old days, the 80s, the 1980s.
I remember that.
I used to listen to Casey Kasem. He was like, "Hi, I'm Casey Kasem. Here's America's Top 40." And he was like a smooth... I don't know if he's still alive or not. If you're alive, Casey, let us know. But, so I'm going to just imagine it's the body of Casey Kasem.
No, that's fine. Cool.
I heard you on the wireless back in... I heard you on the wireless... now I'm talking like Sean Connery. Hey, I can't do a New York accent all of a sudden. Hey, I heard you on the wireless back in 52. Lying awake, intent on tuning in on you. Lying awake.
Walken now. Nothing wrong with that. That was good. I liked your Christopher Walken direction you were heading.
Your son does a good impersonation of him when he's going to the shops.
Does he?
Yeah, Christopher Walken.
He does.
John's son,
all the time. He loves to walk.
Son's name is Christopher.
Yeah.
Just
and he loves walking. Funnily enough.
Oh gosh, the humour's not as good this year, is it? I'm so sorry.
No, that's all right. It's just going to ramp up this year, though.
Yeah. What does your daughter do when she has to pick something up off the floor? Mercedes-Benz. Hey, come on.
Hey, nice.
Come on. Am I getting there? Am I warming up?
You're very good.
I've picked on both the kids so far.
You've picked on both my offspring. Yeah. Which is fine. That's what we do here.
Mercedes would probably punch me in the face, I would imagine.
Oh, she'd karate chop you.
Yeah.
She would karate chop your ear off.
Yeah.
That girl.
She's very pretty.
Yeah. Gorgeous girl.
Yeah, she's very pretty. She's like you.
I'm very pretty.
You are so pretty.
Especially with only one ear. She karate chopped one off.
She got you.
No, that was one of the pandas. Only joking.
She got you good. So, if I was young, it didn't stop you coming through. What? Hang on a minute. Are we talking? So, Epstein's List came out as well.
Oh, it has?
Yeah. Did you not know?
No, I didn't. I knew it was coming out and the names were about to come out, but I didn't know it had actually dropped.
Do you know who's not on it?
Who?
Michael Jackson is not on it.
Really?
Really, really.
Wow, that actually surprises
Do
me.
you know who is on it?
Who?
Oprah Winfrey.
That really surprises me.
Yeah.
So what are they doing with that guy?
I don't know, but the list is fairly pretty much of a letdown though, because it wasn't like too derogatory or anything. It was just saying, oh, here are people that...
Yeah, it was, and it doesn't prove anything. It doesn't mean anything, but it's just interesting people who spent their time with him.
I think the worst person on the list is going to end up being the Clintons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very bad.
I think they're ultimately evil. You might have just heard a bird go past as well. We're sitting with all... So to John's earlier point about it being warm in here, it's hot as balls at my house at the moment because it's summer.
And your nuclear power station.
And my nuclear power station, which is, surprise, surprise, it's switched off. So it's not actually...
Oh, that's just the radiation. Oh,
yeah, that's just the ambient radiation.
No, that's fair.
But it's hot as...
I've got to say, I'm getting a lovely tan.
Yeah. So if I was young, it didn't stop you coming through. So I don't know if that's anything to do with Epstein or not. So,
What's happening again?
Another dead body.
Another dead body. Oh, they're dropping like flies.
They took the credit for your second symphony.
So somebody... Which symphony? So is it Tchaikovsky? Hold on, when was... Would you have heard...
Well, I heard... Did you know
on
that...
ABC Radio, you might have heard Tchaikovsky or Mozart, maybe.
I think it may be a link to Sylvester Stallone.
Okay.
Yeah, so Sylvester Stallone and a couple of his friends were hanging out recently. I found out through all the Epstein stuff. So there was Stallone, there was Van Damme, and there was Schwarzenegger, and they were all hanging around. And Stallone said, that he wanted to do a movie about classical composers.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it? Wow, okay.
Yeah,
so, Hollywood gossip.
Yeah, so Stallone insisted on playing Mozart.
Of course,
because it makes sense, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Van Damme said, no, if you're playing Mozart, then I'm playing Beethoven.
Yeah.
And then they both looked at Schwarzenegger, and he said, don't make me say it.
God, say it.
I'll be back. That's one for the kids, that one. That's one you can use at school.
Yeah. Remember that one, folks. That was a good one.
I think you can write that down. All of our both listeners have probably heard that joke before.
I reckon they have. But you know what? It's all right. Yeah. They've remembered a joke their dad would tell, and they've gone. Sorry.
So they took the credit for your second symphony, Bach, rewritten by machine on new technology. So
it's AI.
It is AI.
That's AI. That's ChatGPT.
Do you know what I think? So robots are being created to fill tasks. I thought of a good one this morning that robots could do.
Yeah.
Road workers to lean on shovels.
Robots could do that job. That's a really good idea because a robot can hold a shovel up.
They can get 9 or 10 robots at every road site now.
Yeah.
And just fill those jobs,
Well, what I want from robots is I want my little robot buddy that walks around the house, and surely we've got the technology for that nowadays, but where is that?
Yeah.
We've been promised that in sci-fi movies, little robots that walk around.
So to do what though?
Just be your mate, like a pet.
Cool.
And maybe they can climb up on a chair and do the washing up. I don't know.
You mean like this robot here?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Do you want to talk to my robot?
Yeah, I'll talk to you, robot. Hey, robot.
Yes.
Can you play tennis?
No.
Okay, that's the end of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's brilliant.
No legs. Can't play tennis. That was a bit mean.
Oh, what does he got instead of legs?
No arms.
That's.
Do you know why I got one with no arms?
Why?
Because I heard that it's better to get one that's armless.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want one that's going to harm you.
No, you don't, do you?
No.
No, that's fair.
So anyway, this back to the crime scene, and now I understand the problems you can see.
I'm glad you understand them because I am seeing some problems.
Oh, hey, oh!
Oh, wait, oh!
I met your children.
When?
Yeah.
Why are you seeing my children?
Mercedes and Christopher. I've met them before.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, lovely kids.
Yeah, they're good kids. Although they're a little older than kids now.
He's taller than you, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Christopher.
And I am
You're a giant.
tall.
You're like...
I'm maybe 14 kilos, but like I say, like a rake, like 9 foot tall.
Is that why your nickname's Spaghetti?
Yeah, absolutely. And I wiggle too.
Do you?
Watch this.
Whoa.
Yeah, see? Yeah, see, I can wiggle.
Stop it.
So you met my children. All right, yeah, fair enough.
Did you want to ask me anything about that?
Oh, what did you tell them?
I told them about this crime. What I said to them was that video killed the radio star.
You have a suspect.
Yeah, they didn't listen, so I said video killed the radio star.
Did they listen then?
Yeah.
Well, I should hope so.
Pictures came and broke your heart.
Pictures came and broke your
Yeah,
heart.
that's how they
That's
died.
how it would work.
Yeah.
So this video you speak of, that killed this particular radio star.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea which video it was, or was it just a video at the moment?
Yes, and you
Because
can...
I like that you've narrowed it down to a particular race.
You can
of
look
tape.
this up.
Yeah.
It's the video, and there's two girls.
Yes, do tell.
And one cup.
Oh, God.
Everyone thought I wouldn't say it, but I said it.
But you said it.
I said
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
No,
Actually,
don't look that up.
don't look. My daughter asked me if I watched it.
Yeah.
So I have a daughter the same age as your kids, and so my daughter's married now, so she's a woman. And she asked me over New Year's. We were talking about it. She said, "Dad, have you seen that video?" And of course, have, because blokes our age have all seen it. It was like one of the early things on the internet. And she goes, "Oh yeah, I have as well. We watched it in year 10." And I'm like, why did I waste all that money on private school fees if there's somewhere at that private school, Dominic College in Tasmania,
Yeah.
if there's somewhere there watching that?
Yeah.
I won't mention it again because it's yuck.
It's mad, isn't it?
It is mad. It is mad. But anyway, there the pictures came and broke their heart. Oh.
What? Oh.
You right?
Yeah, no, I'm just startled about the body.
Did you sit on a sequin?
I did.
Got a sequin up your cacker again?
I did, and it made me go, oh.
I didn't know you stuttered when you were shocked.
I always did. No, just like Joe Biden used to stutter.
Oh, Joe Biden.
And then he, recited poetry into a mirror, so I learned earlier today
What
to
a
overcome his
train wreck.
stutter.
What a train wreck of a man that is.
Absolutely.
Who do you think should be the president of America moving forward?
Who do I think?
Yeah, like, if you had to choose.
If I
If
had...
you could pick anyone in America, anyone, even some dude off the street.
I'd prefer some well-meaning dude off the street than any famous person.
All right. So should we sponsor, as a podcast, should we sponsor some well-meaning dude off the street to be the president?
Oh, do we have a US listener who wants to...
Yeah, if we have a US listener that wants to be the next
We will
president,
put, if they want to be the next president...
We'll endorse you.
And we'll endorse it with an
Yeah.
ad in our podcast.
yeah, we'll endorse you the whole way through your campaign.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I can get behind this.
The whole way through the campaign,
Yeah.
like from go to woe, like
Yeah,
So
I like this.
Yeah, I think we should just go for the average Joe. If you're homeless dudes, I want to hear from homeless dudes.
Yeah,
I want to hear
absolutely.
from anyone.
Yeah, and then when they get elected, which is obviously they will, you can be the vice president and I'll be the head of the army.
Well, I don't know if we can because we're not Yanks, mate. We're not American. I don't
We'll
think
just
we can.
pretend. We'll get away with it.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Hi, and welcome along to this week's podcast.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
You're happy.
I'm so happy.
Hey, John, Do you know what we should do after this?
What's that?
We should go down to the local 7-Eleven and buy some guns, man.
By golly gee, that's a great story. Let's do that.
We should. You've changed.
I gone southern.
You have.
I don't know what's happening.
You're going south. Further, actually,
I'm getting further and further down
I
south.
don't mind this accent at all.
I quite like it.
I've become a Southern belle. Oh my God!
Good. You are flushing, young lady.
I'm fanning
You're
myself.
all of a flutter.
I'm fanning myself on my fanny. Isn't it funny how Americans call their bums fannies?
I know, right, Americans. Oh,
by the way,
can the first policy be
Yeah.
of our president who we're going to sponsor? Can you change that?
Not sponsor,
That's weird.
endorse.
Yeah.
Because they go after endorsements. It's part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So they run, they get nominated and all that sort of stuff, and then they go for endorsements.
Yeah. It'll be easy.
So we'll endorse you.
Yeah.
So here we go. So you can edit this yourself. Hi, my name's Grant.
And my name's John.
And we're from the But I Won't Do That podcast, and we wholeheartedly endorse for this campaign.
Absolutely and thoroughly wholeheartedly. We so agree with their policies. Aren't the policies good, Grant?
Especially policy about, and the one about,
And you can't forget the one where you say,
and we're right behind for this campaign.
with a pair of trousers.
Go fill in the blanks.
Yeah. There we go. You can cut that last little bit out if you want. Yeah.
If anyone wants to actually fill in the blanks for that one and send it through to us, we will broadcast it.
We'll broadcast it.
And we'll put our entire marketing budget behind it.
And you get a bag of goodies. Oh no, we scared people away.
We can't give that damn thing away.
Nobody wants
that show bag. No one wants it. No one wants it.
Well.
Anyway.
Hey, maybe in a year.
And now, John, we meet to discuss this presidential campaign, and now we meet in an abandoned studio.
Oh, there is an actual
I know there is. It's got 2 H's. We hear the playback, and it seems so long ago.
Oh, well, it was long ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you remember the jingles used to go? Remember jingles?
Yes, they were jingles.
What was your...
songs.
Did you have a jingle that you liked?
As a kid?
Yeah, or... I had one from Kenny Everett.
Yeah.
And it was a fake jingle, and it was about glue to hold in your dentures.
Yeah.
And it would go, sticky dentures are a bore. When they fall out on the floor, here is something just for you. It is our new toothy glue. and full disclosure, so grade 4 or 5, I think it was grade 5, for music at Overport Primary School, we had to make up jingles. Is that your phone?
You just didn't.
Oh my gosh, you got a $5 fine for that. Put your phone on silent, you amateur.
I forgot.
So,
Sorry about that, everyone.
So everyone send in $5 for John to pay his fine. So yeah, I had just listened. So grade 5, I just watched Kenny Everett that night, and we had to do jingles the next day, and I learned to play that on the glockenspiel.
Oh, the night before.
The night before.
Yeah.
I just remembered it, and I could, that's when I think I found out that I was musically talented, because I just figured it out the next day. Anyway, I won the prize in grade 5 for ripping off a Kenny Everett song.
Nice.
Yeah, no other kid at school was allowed to watch Kenny Everett except for me.
That's good.
Yeah.
I once won a prize for plagiarising a poem. I entered a poetry competition. I won the school thing, and then I won in the area.
Yeah.
And that poem went to regionals, and a young boy accused me of having... We were both about the same age, about 9.
Yeah.
And he said, "You stole that. That's out the Beano comic, isn't it?"
Oh, I loved Beano.
And it was, "I like chips for breakfast. I like chips for lunch. When it comes to tea time, chips are the food I munch. There's nothing that can beat them. They're absolutely great. There's only one small problem. Chips make you overweight." And I blatantly stole it and put that in. Won a prize. I think I won a book or something. Yeah. Confessions, hey. It's passed for poetry ripping off. 40 years is the statute of limitations, and I'm just outside that.
I had a friend write me a poem once. So Kelly, my friend Kelly, she wrote me a poem because I used to draw cartoons and I used to smoke a bit of chuff. And she wrote a poem called, and it goes, I don't know what it's called, but it went, there was a guy named Cartoon Grant who liked to draw cartoons until the day he had a chuff and began to draw baboons. The creatures leapt up from the page, a hatred in their eyes. They clasped their paws around his neck. 'Twas Grant they did despise. The guy he struggled all he could, but saw there was no hope. And 'twas the end of Cartoon Grant, and all because of dope.
Nice. It's good you can remember it.
I remember it.
Funny that.
Can't remember my times tables.
Yeah.
And smoked that
poems.
much dope
Yeah.
in 1991 that's just not even funny.
Yeah.
But can remember that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kelly. It means a lot to
Well
me.
done, Kelly.
Yeah.
If you're out there, Kelly.
Oh, speaking of Kelly.
Yeah.
And we'll get back onto this song in a minute. It's kind of repetitive after this anyway. But one of the things that I did over the break, because our number one podcast is accidentally Kelly Street, I sent it to Frente. And they responded.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So,
That's amazing.
So thank you, Frente, for having a listen to our podcast. I did apologise to them if it offended them, but I also thanked them for the song.
For the inspiration. That was a good episode. I remember doing that one. That was fun.
Yeah, I remember doing this one. Let's finish it. So, you were the first one.
I was the first one.
Yeah, to find the body.
Well, to be honest,
Yeah.
it was pure luck.
Oh,
Because I'm a cop and I was the first one to find it.
You were the last one.
I was the last one.
But
Well, I
as I
will be
said-
the last one because you lot are going home and I'm staying here looking at the body.
But as I said, video did kill the radio star.
How do you know this?
Because
we haven't even looked
just,
at the clues
mate,
yet.
I'm a prize dick.
You are a prize dick, and
Yeah.
you know what? Well, I should listen to you more often.
Yeah,
I
listen
think
to
it
the-
was video.
Yeah, so you always...
Do you think it was Sister Act 2 that did it? Which video?
Sister Act 2. Do you know what's so funny about that? Is we were... Sorry, I forgot to put our on-air sign on.
I'm wondering why my head wasn't right.
We were looking for stuff to watch the other day, and Gaynor goes, "Oh, Sister Act 2, that's good." And it's just not. Whoopi Goldberg, I can't stand her.
I can barely remember those movies.
She's a POS, that woman. But anyway, hey, we can't rewind. We've gone too far. Oh? Pictures came and broke your heart, but do you know what you can do? And this is what we will do, because I'm a corrupt cop and I'm going to get paid off for this. I'm going to put all the blame on VCR.
You should put the blame on VCR. Hey, hold on.
I'm doing it.
If you're letting me know of your scheme, are you going to give me a little kickback? So being as I'm your partner in solving these crimes and stuff, and now I found that you're taking kickbacks. Could I have a kickback?
Look down the barrel of this for a second.
Oh, yeah.
I had a silencer on.
I died quietly, to be fair.
Hey, let's just come back and do another episode next week, eh?
Yeah, go on then.
All right.
Let's go.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too, darling.
Шумелки, пыхтелки, сопелки. Сочиняю я неплохо иногда. Да. Хорошо живет на свете Винни-Пух. Оттого поет он эти песни вслух. И неважно, чем он занят, если он худеть не станет, а ведь он худеть не станет, если, конечно, вовремя подкрепиться. Да. Трам-парам-па-пам-парам-па-пам-пам-па. Пум-пурум-пу-пум-пурум-пу-трам-пам-па. Пум-пурум-пу-пу-пурум-пум. Пум-пу-пум-пурум-пум-пум. Хорошо живет на свете Винни-Пух. Оттого поет он эти песни вслух. И неважно, чем он занят, если он толстеть не станет, а ведь он толстеть